In this episode, I'm going to share with you my October 2024 stock photography earnings. If you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jason Yoder. I'm an Arizona-based photographer who enjoys capturing the world through the lens of my camera. I hope you find this channel entertaining and inspiring as I take you with me on my photography journey. Subscribe to my channel to enjoy more videos like this. Is it really stock photography anymore? That's a good question. You're gonna see why here in a few minutes, why I'm kind of questioning that. Now, so far, 2024 has been a pretty good income year for me when it comes to stock photography. And I've been pretty pleased so far this year with the rate at which my stock photography income has been increasing. And this is pretty much because of my efforts in doing generative AI images. Now, I use this extra income for my favorite hobby, which is travel. So obviously, I'm going to do everything I can to maximize the income that I'm getting from these stock photography sites. Let's start by taking a look at this past month's video sales. These videos all sold on Adobe Stock. Now, this is one of my drone following me as I walked on a 2-track road through the grasslands of the Aquafria National Monument on a cold, cloudy winter day. I got $7.79 for this video. This is my drone flying over the calm waters of Lake Pleasant here in Arizona. I find that any photo or video where there's a large body of water is best done in the morning. That's when the wind tends to be almost non-existent and you can sometimes get a mirror-like surface. I received $8.05 for this video on Adobe. This is me in my Jeep on stage 2 of the Arizona Backcountry Discovery Route. I'm heading up to my campsite in those distant mountains with all of this dramatic lighting around me. I received $28 for this video. As for my top selling photos this month, well, 3 of those 5 are of the U.S. Capitol. Considering that we just had a presidential election, this should come as no surprise. Between the 3 of these photos, I received $8.95. The huge surprise was this photo. Believe it or not, this photo sold 10 times for a total commission of $4.47. I honestly don't know why it became popular, but hey, I'm going to take it. My top selling photo was once again my pano from Hawaii with a commission of $5.41. For the stock agencies I no longer upload to, I had 20 sales but $42.30. Now, the reason why that's so high is actually because of Pond 5. I had a data set commission. Now, a data set commission is when your images or videos are used to train some customer's AI product, and then you get a kickback from it. So I actually got $33.11 on Pond 5 for that data set commission. So for the sites I do upload to, let's talk about Shutterstock. I had 55 sales, $25.32. Not exactly a very stellar month for Shutterstock, but I want to be honest with you guys, I've only uploaded a dozen or 2 photos within the last year, so I'm not surprised by that low commission. Now, if you guys remember a few months ago, I started to upload to it once again because they started to do some pretty good sales beyond the horrible 10-cent commission you normally get, so that's why I'm paying attention to Shutterstock again. Getty Images, 43 sales, $31.41. Really no sales to take note of in this past month. So let's take a look at Adobe Stock. Now, I would consider Adobe Stock to be my primary agency. It's where I've got most of my assets. It's where I make most of my money. Now, just to give you a reference here, I've got a total of 18,411 assets. That includes 6,089 photos, 77 vectors, 719 videos, and 11,526 AI generative images. Okay, that's quite a bit. Now, let's get the actual numbers. For photos, I had 105 sales for photos at $71.24, 3 videos at $43.84, and 206 sales of AI generative content, $151.70. That is why I questioned earlier, can we really call it stock photography anymore? Okay, yeah, I'm going to. And don't worry, guys, I am not going to quit taking photos. I love photography, but I use AI generative content when I can't make it out into the field to collect content. Because let's face it, these days I'm very busy. I don't get out as much as I would like, so I'm not taking as many images as I like. That would cause me to have a very small, very slow growth when it comes to my income. AI is more than filling in that gap. So for October 2024, my totals, sales-wise, 314 sales and $266.78. That's for Adobe. For overall, 432 sales, $365.81. I'm pretty pleased with this past month. Now, I've been getting questions when I do these episodes. How do I know what photos are going to sell? And I've always given the response that you don't. All right. Like a few weeks ago, when I did that episode about the different briefs that these stock companies put out that kind of give you a hint what they're looking for. But there's no data for me to actually go back on to see whether or not shooting those categories actually do anything for you. So I think I might have found a way to determine what types of photos actually sell. But that is an episode for later. So just to make sure you don't miss that episode, hit the subscribe button, turn on your notifications so you don't miss anything. And I'll probably be filming that episode sometime here in the next few weeks as I kind of iron down or nail down that process for everybody. Then I'll share it with you. So anyhow, thank you for watching. I do appreciate your time. Have a great week, and I'll see you in the next episode.